Good evening. I am Brajesh Gopalan. Today you are going to discuss about light. So first of all, you will understand what is light. Light is the source of energy which allow us to see any object or anything. So actually in this chapter you are going to learn how to form an image. So before understanding the formation of image, you have to understand image of a point object. So there are four basic rule or basic point which you have to understand before the formation of image. So first we can see when the ray of light parallel to the principal axis, this is the principal axis, this is the principal axis, parallel to the principal axis, then after reflection it passes through principal focus. So we can see here this is pole of the spherical mirror, and F is the focus of the spherical mirror, C is the curvature of the mirror. So in second point or rule we can see when the light of ray travel or passes through center of curvature, then after reflection it go back in the same path or same direction. So we can see the light is coming here, and after reflection it goes at same direction or same path. In third point, when light passes through focus, then after reflection it goes to the parallel to the principal axis. So we can see rule 1 and rule 3 is opposite to each other, and rule 4 says light of ray of light incident and pole, and after reflection it goes back with the same angle, that is angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection. So this is not necessary to study to form a image, but these three rules are very important. These rules should be very clear, then we can form an image, otherwise it's not possible to form an image. So there are 6 types of image formation. So first, when object is at infinity, so before understanding these things we have to learn how to draw a spherical mirror. So actually there are two types of mirror. One is the concave mirror and second is the convex mirror. First and second. But today we are going to study only concave mirror, not the convex mirror. So you will try to understand one by one. So first of all, you will see how to form a spherical mirror. So without with the pen and pencil you can't draw the actual diagram. We have to use a scale, otherwise the diagram will be not correct. So we can see we will draw 3 points. We draw at 0, 7 and 14. Actually the distance between 2 points should be same, that's why we have uses a scale. So We draw 3 points. This is pole of the spherical mirror, and second is the principal focus, and third is the center of curvature, that is C. We can center of curvature is denoted by C. Focus is denoted by A. Pole is denoted by P. So we can draw the line. Okay, draw the line. So as you know, in the case of concave mirror, there are coloring outside, not the inside. In convex mirror, there is coloring of inside. So we can do color. From outside. So you will understand first when the object is at infinity. Suppose this object is at infinity. So where the ray is travel parallel to the principal axis. So we can see rule 1. When the ray parallel to the principal axis, then after reflection it passes through focus. The same condition will be here. This condition will be applied here. So image will be formed at focus. So what kind of image will be formed? The image will be formed is smaller than object. A smaller than object means very small. It will be real and inverted, means opposite direction. Inverted. And where the image form, it will form at focus. It will form at focus. So I think it will be very clear and very simple. We'll see second point. When the object is beyond C, means nearby C. This is pole, this is focus, this is center of curvature. So suppose here this is the object and it is traveled through principal axis along with the principal axis. So after reflection it passes through focus, and this one after reflection here. So the image will be formed here. Where does image form? It will form between center and focus. Curvature, center of the curvature and focus. What kind of image will be formed? A smaller, real and inverted. We will see in third case. When the object is at C, when the object is on center of curvature. This is P, this is A, this is C. That is center of curvature. So suppose here is the object. So it is travel through parallel to the principal axis. So after reflection, it will pass through. So according to the rule, we can see when the when the light passes through the center of curvature and after reflection it goes back in the same path. So same thing will be happen here. The image will form same image will be formed. The size will be not change. Will be real inverted. And where does it form? Below the center of curvature. At center of at center. See. So for one, third point is clear. Next we will see fourth one. Fourth point. When the object is on between center curvature and focus. So we can see this is if this is center of curvature. Here is the object. Here is the object. So the ray of light passes through parallel to the principal axis. So after reflection, it will pass through the focus, and second, the light goes through focus, then it will become a parallel. So we are not able to draw with the help of without a scale. So image will be formed larger, inverted, real, and beyond the sea. Beyond sea. Image will be formed beyond the sea. Fifth point. When the object is on focus. When the object is on infinity, then the image will form at focus. And when the object is on focus, then image will be formed at infinity. So we can see this is focus, this is C. This is object and passes through travel parallel to the principal axis, and after reflection it goes back through, passes through passes through focus, and the second incident ray is on pole, and after reflection it goes with the same angular reflection. We can understand the image will be formed at infinity. Image will be formed at infinity. What kind of image will be formed? It will be very larger image, inverted, real. This type of image will be formed in this case. And last and the sixth, you will see when the image is on between focus and pole. So this is focus, center of curvature, this is pole. So image is between focus and pole. So up parallel, if it goes parallel, then after reflection it pass through the focus. And second, this. So after reflection it passes through the center of curvature in the same path. The ray is uh, going from center of curvature, then after reflection it goes back in the same direction. So we can imagine this ray will meet outside from outside opposite direction of the mirror. So image will be imaginary. Imaginary and opposite direction. Opposite direction of mirror. These are the 6 points which we have to study to know in light chapter.